It flew every time perfectly. Nothing broke. I just unfolded the wings. All right, settle down, folks. I know what you're thinking. Another drone video? Hasn't humanity peaked with self-driving cars and those teeny vacuums that eat crumbs? Well, buckle up, buttercups, because today we're not just talking about a flying drone. We're having a full-blown existential crisis over how easy it is. Anyway, today we're actually going to take a deep dive into this SNAPTAIN S5C Elite Wi-Fi FPV drone. Now let me tell you, this isn't your grandma's remote control helicopter, unless your grandmother is secretly a fighter pilot. In which case, call me grandma, I've got some questions. This little beast comes packed with features that make even the most butterfingered beginner look like a seasoned drone whisperer. We're talking crystal clear, 1080p full HD camera. It's got voice control because who needs a remote when you can just tell the drone what to do? Go forth, my metallic steed. And for those of us who prefer to look like we're conducting an invisible orchestra, there's gesture control. Wave your hand and boom, your drone obeys. And for the ultimate convenience, it is RTF, ready to fly. With one key, take off and land. Seriously, it's only one button. My toaster has more complex controls. But let's actually go talk to me like when I got done flying. Right there where I was flying it, let's talk about it, hear what my experience was actually like. Did it live up to all this hype that I've just spewed out? And then if you're still curious, you want to see the old school unboxing, just wait, it's at the end of the video. All right, let's go talk to me, see how that experience was. Okay, today we're talking about the SNAPTAIN S5C Elite. This is the remote. This is the drone. You have seen it fly. You have probably seen it crash. I rarely, every once in a while, doing stupid things, crash one. This one, I have crashed 3 times, not because it did something wrong, just because I've gotten a little more casual as I've gotten used to the more advanced drones, and this is definitely a really good beginner drone. Good things for absolute sure, flies great. Like, start it up, hit the button, it takes off, hovers really nice, doesn't do anything crazy, with one little exception we'll get to. Doesn't wander away, is real stable even in the wind, which is normally pretty surprising for something like this. Number 1, it has to be easy to fly, which you saw. Number 2, it has to be fun to fly for a beginner, right? That's the whole point. And then I think number 3, I'm adding a new one, durability. I did have to replace one blade, no big deal, but very impressive. So let me explain to you why I have crashed it 3 times, because that's fairly important. This drone does 2 things which led me, as being a little lazy, to crash it the 3 times I crashed it. Number 1, which it does, is if you're booking along and you take your fingers off the sticks, it takes a little while for this thing to cruise back down to a slow speed, and maybe twice. I misjudged a house once, and I misjudged a tree once, and it just, gently slid into them because I didn't pay enough attention and stop early enough. But so you need to know, if you take your fingers off the stick, it's not going to go and stop like this. It's definitely going to cruise to a stop, which is nothing wrong with that. You just have to build it into your understanding of how it's going to work. The other thing which you do need to know about is the range is really reasonably way shorter than like line of sight. I'm going to say 100 feet of really good signal. Once you get to 110 feet, it's like, I'm not listening to you anymore. I'm just doing what I want to do. And in my case, it was humming along. Again, just went and fell to the ground. It flew every time perfectly. Nothing broke. I just unfolded the wings, reset it, and it was all good. So I'm going to say ridiculously good for a beginner. I wouldn't recommend it for like an intermediate or a toy thing for a more advanced pilot. Another thing you should know, battery life was great. I mean, I was a little, you got 2 little batteries that come with it, and I definitely flew for a solid 15 minutes of quality flight, no issues whatsoever, so the battery life is good. If you're that beginner who wants to have a ton of fun, a nice, durable, fun RC to fly, you should use this link here or down in the description. Doesn't cost you anything extra to do that. Hopefully you're here and thinking about it because I've added value to your life, and if I did, would you give me a thumbs up and follow the channel for more cool drone reviews? Let me know if you have any questions or if you had a different experience or something like that. Let us know about that. If you've had a different experience or you have a question, let us know. Put it in the comments. We're always very active there and replying to everybody, so put it down there in the comments. Welcome to the past, where you've seen this SNAPTAIN SC5 Elite fly. You've heard the review. Now you've stuck around, you want to see what's inside the box. This is the past. I haven't even opened it yet to see anything. Comes in a nice case. I will say, if you're gonna travel with this, a little bit of a softer case than what I'm used to. Oh, it's a cool looking drone. check this thing out. I guess you've already checked it out, but I'm seeing this for the very first time. Got some cool blue accents to it. Unfold. Look at that thing. How cool is that? Teeny tiny little thing. Great looking. 2 batteries, USB charging cable, some replacement blades. Hopefully we didn't need those during the video shooting. Instructions. Kind of a very standard remote control. This should flip up so we can mount the phone in there. On, off, speed switch, camera, video, normal controls. They feel very small though. I will say in my hands, this feels like very teeny tiny. All the normal stuff. And you can also fold these little handles out here. The drone looks not standard, looks super cool. You've seen all this. I hope this has been helpful for you. We'll see you in the next video.